discussion of moral positions. I'd submit that it tells many of us something about ourselves. How many of us, on first watching this movie, were absolutely certain that Judah was bound to get caught or give himself away?
What I should do, damn it!
When I first saw it 18 years ago, I have to admit that I had an overwhelming belief that he'd be undone. Alan sets it up such that we should have that expectation.
And it's irrevocable, and now I'm going to pay.
The movie's name reminds us of Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, in which the protagonist, also a murderer, brings himself down. As Cliff suggests he would end Judah's story.
Here's what I would do. I would have him turn himself in, because then you see, then your story assumes tragic proportions.
And in the Bible, Judah's namesake, son of Jacob, receives divine punishment for what he does to his brother Joseph.
You're relying a little too heavily on the Bible, son.
No. Whether it's the Old Testament or Shakespeare, murder will out.
In Crimes and Misdemeanors, Judah, on receiving confirmation of the murder, immediately goes to the basin and washes his face and then his hands. We are reminded of Lady Macbeth. Macbeth himself kills again, attains the crown, and is then in turn killed. In Shakespeare, villains get their comeuppance. The wheel turns. In Crimes and Misdemeanors, the wheel should turn, but it doesn't. The scene where he returns to his family and guests is arguably the most gripping in the movie.
I think I've done a terrible thing.
What's wrong, honey?
We're certain Judah will be caught or turn himself in. It's wonderful filmmaking, and we're on the edge of our seats. And then there's the phone call in the middle of the night.
Hello?
No one on the line.
Hello?
Who knows of the crime? Is that perhaps God calling?
Hello?
In retrospect, it's a meaningless chance occurrence. So there's a gun on the wall in the first act. Most of us are certain that it will go off, but it doesn't. If you were in any way surprised that Judah didn't pay for his crime, I would submit that it tells you that at some level you yearn for some kind of absolute moral framework. Or perhaps you would argue you simply watch too many movies. We long to live in a world that is predictable and just and perfect. Even those of us who are atheists have our expectations shaped by these longings.